And tonight, the city of Austin is asking the state for permission to keep its colorful crosswalks. And this comes after Mayor Kirk Watson announced the city would comply with Governor Greg Abbott's directive, removing the Pride crosswalk at 4th and Colorado, along with other street art across the city. KVUE's Brianna Perez shows us how city leaders and government groups are trying to keep that art in place.
It's not just a symbol. It actually has real mental health benefits that actually translate to safer communities for LGBTQ folks and particularly youth.
The clock's ticking as the community fights to keep Austin's colorful 4th and Colorado crosswalk. Last week, Austin Mayor Kirk Watson said the city will comply with the governor's directive, meaning the Pride crosswalk and the Black Artists Matter street paint on 11th Street would have to be replaced. Watson said he's concerned about jeopardizing millions in state and federal grants. The issue came up at tonight's LGBTQ Quality of Life Advisory Commission meeting. Commission member Casey Coyne, speaking personally, said reaching this point took a lot of work.
It is a gross overstep of the state and federal power on a local entity's public art. That is incredibly meaningful to community and went through a lot of community feedback to get there in the first place.
While Governor Greg Abbott says it will keep Texans safe and focused on the road, others call it government overreach and want local leaders to push back. With the November 7th deadline looming to remove street markings like this one, city officials are now scrambling to find an alternative to celebrate Austin's diversity while following state and federal mandates. In a memo released Monday, Mayor Watson says the city will ask TxDOT for an exemption to keep pavement art in the city. While some have little faith it'll be granted, the mayor is also proposing a task force with members from several commissions to find creative ways to showcase inclusivity.
Rainbow flags everywhere, and we really need to be so visible right now more than ever.
Local drag performer and activist Bridget Bandit says the crosswalks aren't political, they're cultural art. She launched an online petition urging city leaders to keep it. It has now garnered more than 4,700 signatures.
I just know how important our cities are that support the LGBTQ community, and so that's why it's important that we pressure our city officials to not comply to state demands.
Mayor Watson says he hopes to have the task force formed within a week. In downtown Austin, Brianna Perez, KVUE News.
Changes to crosswalks are already being made in other Texas cities. This morning in Houston, city crews painted over rainbow crosswalks in the Montrose neighborhood. Several protesters were arrested after standing in the street trying to block the removal.